Okay, everybody. Don't think I'm crazy when I tell you this story, but it was just so funny. You really had to be there. Okay, me and my best friend, which we go out a lot. We always have our girls' day, whether we go have drinks or we go to, do our pamper thing, get our nails and toes done, eyebrows, all of the above. This one particular day, because she goes to another shop where she lives, because she lives in Quincy. Me, I have one shop I've been going to since I've been here in Tallahassee for the last 3 years. So she decided, okay, well, I'll go with you today since I'm in Tallahassee. So I said, okay. And she know me. I'm very particular about, my nails and my toes and everything. So she said, okay, I'll go, where you go, because they do a good job with you. So, like I told her, once we got there, she just assumed that everybody that does nails and toes in the nail shops are Korean or Chinese. But they're not. You have Vietnamese, you have Korean, you have Chinese, you have, Japanese, you have all the above that work in different shops. So if you really don't know, it's kind of hard to separate. And we're in there, we're getting our nails done, we're getting our pedicure, so we're soaking and everything. And the guy comes over to her, which I know he's Vietnamese, but I didn't assume she was going to say anything to him when it came down to his culture and if he was Vietnamese or Korean. So he came up to her and asked her, what kind of polish she wanted. And we're sitting there and I'm looking at her thinking she was going to say, well, I brought my own polish because we had brought our own polish that particular day or something like that. So that's what I was thinking she was going to say on that lines of answering him. And she turned around and she said, well, I think I'm going to use one of y'all colors. And I just looked at her and I said, y'all. I didn't say anything. I just laughed. And then he just said, okay, no problem. So, of course, his English is not that good, but you can understand what he's asking you when he asks you. And if you can't, he always has the owner to translate what he's saying better for you to understand. So she turned to him, and oh my Lord, when I say my face turned red as fire, I was so embarrassed. I couldn't do anything but put my head down. She turned to him, she said, do all of you Chinese people do nails and toes? Is that something that you do and you learn early on? And when she said it, I was so embarrassed because, mind you, I have been going to the salon for 3 years. That's how long I've been in Tallahassee. I don't go anywhere else. So these people, I mean, this shop knows me. I have particular people that do my nails and toes, but they know me. And when she said this to this man, I dropped my head, and he looked around at the owner because the owner has been, have been here for a long time, so she understood exactly what she was asking, but he did not. And the owner just looked at her, and I looked, and he looked because he was confused, and she reciprocated to him what she said, of course, in their native language, and of course we didn't understand it, but they are Koreans, and he's Vietnamese though. The owner's Korean, he's Vietnamese, and when she said to him what my friend asked him, he was very offended. His whole face turned fire red. And I was so embarrassed. And I kept saying to him later on was, I do apologize. And he was offended. And he reciprocated to the owner, basically saying, you let her know I am not Korean. I am Vietnamese. There is a difference. Please get it straight when she's talking to me. Don't offend me again. And I was so embarrassed. I think I didn't go back to that nail shop for like 2 months. I went without a pedicure and I went without a fill-in and I went without getting these eyebrows done. And baby, that was awful. But when I went back, I had to apologize to him, and he said I wasn't mad with you. It's just that most people, instead of asking, I would have felt better if she asked me what was my nationality or what culture was I from instead of assuming that everybody in here was Korean or Chinese because we are not. We are not the same. And that was a blooper for the Pamper Day.